This new document shows that Rod Rosenstein sent an email to Robert Mueller saying the boss doesn't know about their communications. This is before he was appointed.
Later, there's another email that he sends out to a friend of his. He says, this is the day before he appoints Mueller. I am with Mueller. He shares my views. Duty calls. Sometimes the moment chooses us.
So Rod Rosenstein was secretly communicating with Mueller without the quote boss knowing it. Who was the boss? Was it Sessions at the time? Was it the president?
What is going on here, Sean, is that you have an anti-Trump official, Mr. Rosenstein, bringing in an anti-Trumper Mueller. How else would you see that email then, especially given Mueller's later contact or later conduct of the special counsel operation that was so abusive towards President Trump?
He also sent another email. I am with Mueller. He shares my views. Duty calls. Sometimes the moment chooses us. What on earth does that mean other than he and Mueller are anti-Trumpers? That's what I love about what Judicial Watch does. We get the emails, you can see them, and he's having secret communications with Mueller, keeping him away from his boss.
They also show that Rosenstein was in regular contact with the media, and the media was cheering him on. 60 Minutes reporter writes him, you know, good call on Mueller. You would be great too running
these
the
documents. Again, we had sued for these documents as part of our investigation into, what's the name of that movie? There were this period in May of 2017 during which Comey was fired, and then they appointed the special counsel. And in between, there were these coup discussions that Judicial Watch through this law, because we wanted to know what was going on, because we found out through leaks that they had discussed wearing a wire in the president in the Oval Office, invoking the 25th Amendment lawlessly to try to remove him, and appointing a special counsel. All as part of the coup discussions.
Wearing a wire on the president, invoking the 25th Amendment, and appointing a special counsel.
But just remember, Mueller was appointed rising from discussions about how to remove the president. That was precipitated by James Comey stealing Trump's FBI files and leaking them to the media. Crime on top of crime led to Mueller's appointment as part of an effort to remove him from office. Dare I say it, coup-like activity. The Attorney General of the United States, for the practical purposes, acting Attorney General, acting FBI Director, talking about targeting Trump with a wire in the Oval Office. We've got the memo. I talked about it with you. Andrew McCabe wrote it. And the memo makes it clear Rosenstein wasn't being sarcastic. And certainly we have other documents showing they talked about the 25th Amendment. They also show that Rosenstein had cozy relationships with the anti-Trump media, talking to the New York Times directly, talking to 60 Minutes directly, talking to the Washington Post directly, and they are cheerleading him on. On top of that, we get this new document from the Justice Department and the State Department. They've been withholding this Clinton email for years, hiding it. Why? Because it confirms the Clinton email cover-up.